Now, I've joined many different SMP servers and communities, and I've never had the issue of the 2 week Minecraft phase. For me, it's been the opposite. I play the game, I enjoy my time, and often I've had the experience of watching as everyone go through the 2 week Minecraft phase and people slowly become inactive. And I'm still having a blast. Everyone gets bored, and I end up being the only one still on the server, sometimes with one or two other players there. And eventually, those players begin to lose interest as well. And then it's just me. A place that once used to be full of life, with a lot of people and players interacting with one another and building things together and doing things, going on adventures. And now it's just me. At the back of my head thinking, maybe they'll come back. Maybe if I build something, maybe if I build a mini game, maybe that will interest people and make them come back and play again. And sometimes you get somebody who joins, but they usually don't stay long. They're just there out of curiosity, just to see what's up, and then they go back offline. And eventually, I lose interest. Because the community is inactive, nobody's there. And I tend to be not the player who goes through a 2 week Minecraft phase, but the player that puts the final nail in the coffin. That yes, this community is finally dead. Because if I'm not playing, nobody ever will. I'll be honest, I can't do the solo Minecraft world thing. Ever since I got a taste of multiplayer, I just couldn't go back to solo Minecraft survival. I don't even go through a 2 week Minecraft phase. For me, it's like a few hour Minecraft phase where as soon as I die and lose all my stuff, I just lose patience, and the temptation to cheat is huge. You give yourself the fancy shiny stuff and everything becomes boring very quickly. Even building in a solo world for me feels like, what's the point in putting in all of this time if nobody's going to see any of this? I'm an SMP guy. I have a lot of fun in that playstyle because your experience is shared. The things you build gets to be seen and appreciated by other players, and everything that you do feels like you're world building and building a community, even when you're doing your own thing, which is nice. And I enjoy SMP servers. But through my playthrough on different SMP servers, I've noticed a pattern in players who lose interest quickly and players who go through a 2 week Minecraft phase and even a month Minecraft phase, and things they do that make them not enjoy the game. Number 1, speedrunning achievements in the game. You ever have those players in an SMP server that want to speedrun the entire playthrough? Dude has netherite armor on day 1. Dude goes to the Ender Dragon on day 1. And it's it loses that sense of adventure for everybody else on the server. And I get it, depending on how big your SMP server is, how many players are there, it can be tough to get everybody to go at the same time because of time zones and everybody's on a different schedule. But speedrunning a game makes everything almost lose its sense of fun, even for yourself, because you've already achieved everything. You already have everything. And it makes everything lose its sense of adventure because You've already speedrun everything. You've gone to the end, you've gone to the ancient city, you've gone to the woodland mansion before everyone. And people who want to find a woodland mansion, oh well, you've already been there. People who want to find an ancient city, oh well, you've already been there. You know? But I understand the thrill of doing things first. I get it. I totally get it. And two, players that keep to themselves. You ever have an SMP server and you just have those players that don't interact much? They don't talk. They don't engage with anybody that's there. You know, I understand the play style of wanting to do your own thing. I often do my own thing. You know, I like to build my own stuff. I like to build secret bases and stuff like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy doing that stuff. But I think there's a difference between doing your own thing and playing as if you're in your own single player world. And there's a lot of players that do that, who join an SMP server and want to have like a single player world experience. And that loses the engagement with the community. You know, less people start joining in. You know, when people join in a server, nobody says hi or hello or anything like that. It just makes everything feel empty. You know, even though there are players there, it makes the entire server feel like nobody's actually there. Everybody's like basically playing a solo world experience, but on the same map. You get me? That makes everything boring very quickly, especially if you're new to a server. You join a new server and nobody even says hello to you. You know, you're trying to see what's what, where to go, where to find what, and nobody's talking. Nobody's even acknowledging your existence. It just makes things just feel dry and empty, even though a server could be full of like 7 people. But I get it. You know, sometimes you just don't want to talk, or sometimes you're just not an animated kind of person all the time. Like, for example, me. I don't like to join Discord calls too much. I join them and I have fun on them, but not all the time. You know, there are players who want to join Discord calls every single day. I'm not that kind of player, you know. I already talk too much in these videos. When I'm playing the game, I just want to chill. Or sometimes I had a long day and I just want to chill. But I don't know how many times I've seen players join a server and they don't even explore what's already here. And then they go a long time without knowing that, hey, there's a whole trading hall full of books that they're looking for. Or there's a farm that produces material that they're looking for whatever they want to do. And here they are grinding and grinding for something that's like really easy to get in the entire server. You know? And sometimes just visiting people's builds goes a long way to even encourage the builder themselves to continue building. You know, it's like, oh, people are coming to visit my build. That's nice. I want to finish building this thing so that people can see what it looks like when it's finished. It adds to that effect. Even if you're not somebody who wants to talk all the time, just visiting what people are up to goes a long way too. And number 3, a typical short-term Minecraft playstyle. I don't know how many times I've seen players that join a server who go through that 2-week Minecraft phase, who just have a very stereotypical Minecraft playstyle of they join, they get the shiny stuff, they build like a house, often a house that's not that inspiring, it's like a starter house, and then they kill the dragon. And then from there, they're kind of like bored. They don't do anything. And it's like, man, for me, there's just so much to do. When I see them, I just see a lack of imagination and a lack of, you know, long-term playstyle planning. They don't have a long-term playstyle in general, because it's just the only thing that they're ever going to build is a house. And not even a big house. It's just a house. Sometimes it is a big house. Sometimes it is an impressive house. But it's like, as soon as they're finished building the house, that's when you're never going to see that player again. You know, it's like, it's stereotypical. Sometimes I can predict it. As soon as someone joins, I'm like, yeah, this guy is just going to build a house and then they're going to get bored. I can feel it. Or maybe not even a full complete house. They're just gonna build like half a house, and then they're gonna just lose motivation. And I get it. Not all players have that intrinsic motivation to like build stuff, you know. But there are other ways to do it too, Why don't you help people out? Help other players with whatever they're trying to do. Like I had this one player who, I don't think he likes building much, but he certainly likes to help. And I gave him a job. Please cut down these trees for me, and I would pay him in return. I would pay him some diamonds, some gold, and other stuff, whatever payment that he accepts. And it would be fun, It's like creating this system, this relationship in the server where there are different play styles that are happening in one server, and it's nice just having those different play styles all in relation to one another. It adds so much. But just having that typical Minecraft playstyle of, oh, I kill the Ender Dragon, I get shiny toy, I build house, I'm bored. It's typical and just, it's not that inspiring. And finally, number 4, playing till burnout playstyle. Those players who like grind the game? Not only speedrunning the game, but like grinding the game. You see them online all the time. And even at odd hours of the night. Like, you just hop online at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. just out of curiosity, just to like see what's up. And you see that person online. You go offline, maybe for a few days, you see that person online again. That person is just always constantly online, always grinding, always just like hustling through the game, always building stuff. They're like never offline. They're rarely offline. And it gets to a point where they eventually burn out and you never hear from them again, or at least for a long time. Or they just have problems in their life that have just been building up and building and building because they've been playing Minecraft so long that they've been avoiding a lot of issues in their life, that finally now they have to fix their life and get their life back together, and you don't hear from them for a few years. I've had that happen, and it's part of the reason why I don't fully identify with the gaming community in particular, because a lot of gaming communities are full of people who are trying to escape from their life, and reasonably so. Life is tough, I understand, and all of us do it to a degree, especially like while playing Minecraft. We're all trying to escape momentarily from our lives, but for a lot of us, it gets to a point where you're literally running away from your life. I'm all for being on a server with active players, but if it means that people are going to have an unhealthy life to sustain it, playing 12 hours a day of Minecraft every single day, then I don't want to be a part of it, because it means that in not too much of a distant future, that player is going to disappear. That player is not going to be active anymore. They're going to be burnt out, or their problems in their life just become so big that they have to attend to them immediately, and you never hear from them again. But anyways, folks, that's what I've observed in players that go through the 2-week Minecraft phase in all the SMP servers that I've ever joined. These are the common patterns that I've found in playstyle and how they approach the game and why they go through that 2-week Minecraft phase. And if you'd like an opportunity to join an SMP server and be a part of a growing community, feel free to join our Discord server and play Minecraft with us. Link will be in the description. But if you are under 18, please don't join. This is an 18 plus community because we're all adults in there, and we don't want immaturity or for players to be censoring themselves because there's an 8-year-old around and we have to like PG-13 ourselves, We don't want that. So if you're a minor, please don't join. But as for everybody else, hell yeah, join, man. It'll be a lot of fun. We've just recently started the server, so it's very fresh. We haven't killed the Ender Dragon yet, so join. It'll be fun. So with all that said, thank you for listening, and unto all are one.